different than last night? Obviously, the score quite different, and you come out on the winning side.
Yeah, I mean, obviously tonight more complete, in terms of the performance, but no different really than last night. It kind of push the result aside a little bit and just evaluate the process of the game. We were better, I thought in a lot of areas. Pretty low event game tonight in terms of opportunities at either end. But that being said, one of the things we wanted to do is tighten up some of the things that we were doing, coming back into our zone, and then just getting a little quicker in our structure in our D zone. We still have a ways to go, but we were better there tonight. One of the key areas of the game was three good penalty kills in the third period, and another one after that. So it was good, real good job by the PK group as well as they're continuing to build.
I know you weren't happy with the effort last night, but obviously a different cast of players last
Yeah.
night versus
Yeah.
tonight. What did you like, especially out of the gate tonight, versus what you saw, say, on Sunday in Spokane?
Well, comparing the three is, I don't know if I can go back that far. More similar lineup, obviously, to tonight as to game one. But just in terms of evaluating the competitive areas of the game, and last night's game, I mean, we knew we were outmatched and had a couple of tough matchups along the way, throughout that game. But that also provides you an opportunity when you have that matchup to make an impression and to go out and compete. And I thought we came up a little bit short there last night in terms of those individual competitive areas. When we stepped on the ice and one of the matchups wasn't ideal, and that's one thing that we wanted to correct coming into tonight. For the most part, we rolled our lines and just asked the guys to go out and do their job and compete, throughout their shift.
And when Jordan steals the puck at the end, like in the third period, and gets it out for the go-ahead goal, is that what you're talking about? Just guys.
Yeah, just stand with it. I believe we felt like we played a really good third period. Again, there wasn't a lot going on, but in a game like that, when they're playing pretty tight defensively and not giving anything up, you have to stay patient and make sure you're not giving up much, and then ready to take advantage of an opportunity. And that's where those two guys took advantage of an opportunity, and made a good play to put us up.
How about their line and how they're playing? How do you feel like they're progressing?
They're building. They're growing. We saw a little more depth to their performance tonight than we had in game one, and that's a good sign for them to continue.
How do you think, chemistry-wise, that this team is coming together? Obviously, we're looking now at a full week with starting training camp as of tomorrow. You got another back-to-back Friday, Saturday. What are you doing with team chemistry? What can people expect in terms of cuts and kind of making some decisions?
Well, we've got some decisions to make over the next few days. Tomorrow's still a practice day, and then we play another 2 games right away back-to-back. So, in terms of chemistry, it's a work in progress. It's one step at a time. There's no fast-forward button for that, but we're making progress. And as you go through different battles together, even though it's preseason, those are important. When you go through hockey games and go through ups and downs, and a game like tonight, coming off of a tough loss last night, which is pretty disappointing for everybody. When you arrive at the rink this morning, to be able to turn that over, and again, even though it's preseason and exhibition, and these the wins and losses don't count in the standings, it's still a good way to respond and to build.
Similar lineup on Friday night, given you're likely going to have a full house back home.
Honestly, really have to evaluate that tonight. We wanted to get to this point, and then we got a flight home and a day tomorrow before practice to really make a decision on what direction we want to go with those 2 lineups, and we'll do that tomorrow. So it's still too early to tell.
With Alex Wimberg, when he comes back, are you going to be tempted to play him with Jaden and with Jordan, or would you rather keep that line together?
Well, it'll give us some options. That line, like I said, they're continuing to make progress and build chemistry. but also having Alex back gives us some options. We had some good players out of the lineup tonight. That would be possible line mates for Alex when he comes back into the lineup. But again, that's going to be a topic that we'll go through, evaluate tomorrow. It's getting pretty short. We're halfway through the exhibition season now. That doesn't leave a whole lot of time for experimentation. So we'll pick our spots.
That's why I was asking. Are you leaning towards trying something out with him?
I'm not. You know what? Yeah, I honestly am not leaning either. It could be we've talked about both. So we have to there's more than just a gut feel to this. There's much more than that. We're going to study it and try to make a calculated decision on what the right way to go is. We're now we're not that far away from opening night when it really does count. So we have to start taking everything into consideration here. Like I said, we have 3 games left that that we could experiment in, but also the time is getting pretty short in terms of putting things together for opening night.
Okay. Thank you.
Good. You bet. Thanks.